Welcome. Thanks for joining us today. I'm Mr. Andy from the Beverly Hills Public Library, and I'm so glad you joined us for our online story time. Now let's get started with our opening song, which goes like this. Now it's time to say hello, say hello, say hello. Now it's time to say hello, 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 hello. Now let's get our hands out and it's time to wave hello. Are you ready? Now it's time to wave hello, wave hello, wave hello. Now it's time to wave hello, 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 hello. And now, can we clap? Now it's time to clap hello, clap hello, clap hello. Now it's time to clap hello, 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 hello. And now we'll get our feet out and we will stomp hello. Let's try it. Now it's time to stomp hello, stomp hello, stomp hello. Now it's time to stomp hello, 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 hello. And now let's get our hands out again. And this time we'll pretend that we have a book and it's time to read. Now it's time to read a book, read a book, read a book. Now it's time to read a book. Come on, let's read a book. Our first book today is Jamberry, written and illustrated by Bruce Deacon, published by HarperCollins. One berry, two berry, pick me a blueberry. Hatberry, shoeberry, in my canoe berry. Under the bridge and over the dam, looking for berries, berries for jam. Whoa! Three berry, four berry, hayberry, strawberry. Finger and paw berry, my berry, your berry. Strawberry ponies, strawberry lambs, dancing in meadows of strawberry jam. Quickberry, quackberry, pick me a blackberry. Trainberry, trackberry, clickety-clackberry. Rumble and ramble in blackberry bramble, billions of berries for blackberry jamble. Raspberry, jazzberry, razzmatazberry, berry band, merry band, jamming in berryland. Raspberry rabbits, brassberry band, elephants skating on raspberry jam. Moonberry, starberry, cloudberry sky, boomberry, zoomberry, rockets shoot by. Mountains and fountains rain down on me, buried in berries. What a jamboree. The end. And now, let's tell a story using our hands. This one is called The Key to the Kingdom. This is the key to the kingdom. And this is the kingdom. And in the kingdom, there is a town. And in the town, there is a hill. And on the hill, there is a street. And on the street, there is a house. And in the house, there is a room. And in the room, there is a bed. And on the bed, there is a basket. And in the basket, there is a blanket. And under the blanket, there is a baby. Oh, and the baby is sleeping. Oh, let's be very, very quiet so we don't wake up the baby, okay? But, oh, my nose is tickling. Oh, achoo! Oh no, I woke up the baby. Oh no. Oh, get the blanket. Oh, blanket over baby. Blanket in the basket. Basket on the bed. Bed in the room. Room in the house. House on the street. Street on the hill. Hill in the town. Town in the kingdom. And what was the key to the kingdom? That's right, right here. This is the key to the kingdom. The Wide-Mouthed Frog, written by Keith Faulkner, illustrated by Jonathan Lambert, and published by Dial Books for Young Readers. I'm a wide-mouthed frog, and I eat flies, said the wide-mouthed frog, shooting out its long, sticky tongue. As he hopped along, he met a blue-feathered bird. I'm a wide-mouthed frog, and I eat flies, said the wide-mouthed frog. What do you eat, bird? I eat wriggly worms and slugs, replied the bird, snapping his pointy beak. Next, the wide-mouthed frog met a furry brown mouse. I'm a wide-mouthed frog, and I eat flies, said the wide-mouthed frog. What do you eat, mouse? I eat crunchy seeds and juicy berries, replied the mouse, wriggling her whiskers. The wide-mouthed frog was still catching flies when he saw a big green alligator. I'm a wide-mouthed frog, and I eat flies, said the wide-mouthed frog. What do you eat, alligator? I eat delicious wide-mouthed frogs, replied the alligator, showing his sharp white teeth. The wide-mouthed frog stopped catching flies and gulped. Then he puckered his lips and made his mouth as small as possible. Ooh! You don't see many of them around, do you? He said, and he leaped into the pond with a splash. The end. Now let's get our hands out again, and we are going to do a little rhyme that goes like this. Jelly in the bowl, jelly in the bowl, wibble wobble, jelly in the bowl. Now, let's make our fingers into candles on the cake, maybe a birthday cake. Candles on the cake, candles on the cake. Blow them out, blow them out. Candles on the cake. And now, let's have a cookie jar, and we're going to shake them up. Are you ready? Cookies in the jar, cookies in the jar. Shake 'em up, cookies in the jar. All right, and now let's take off the lid, and we'll reach down and bring out a cookie, and let's taste it. Oh, so yummy. Bark, George, written and illustrated by Jules Pfeiffer, published by HarperCollins. George's mother said, "Bark, George." George went, "Meow." No, George, said George's mother. Cats go meow, dogs go arf. Now, bark, George. George went quack, quack. No, George, said George's mother. Ducks go quack, quack. Dogs go arf. Now, bark, George. George went oink. No, George, said George's mother. Pigs go oink. Dogs go arf. Now, bark, George. George went moo. George's mother took George to the vet. I'll soon get to the bottom of this, said the vet. Please bark, George. George went meow. The vet reached deep down inside of George and pulled out a cat. Bark again, George. George went whack, whack. The vet reached deep, deep down inside of George and pulled out a duck. Bark again, George. George went oink. The vet reached deep, deep, deep down inside of George and pulled out a pig. Bark again, George. George went moo. The vet put on his longest latex glove. Then he reached deep, 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 deep down inside of George and pulled out a cow. Bark again, George. George went arf. George's mother was so thrilled that she kissed the vet and the cat and the duck and the pig and the cow. On the way home, she wanted to show George off to everyone on the street. So she said, "Bark, George." And George went, "Hello." The end. Thanks again for joining us today for this story time. And now it's time to say goodbye. So let's close with our song. Now it's time to say goodbye, say goodbye, say goodbye. Now it's time to say goodbye. I'll see you all next time.